Good morning. Here we are on another sunny Sydney morning, and we're headed off to see the zoo today. I realised afterwards it was extremely hard to hear me, but what I am saying is we're off to the Taronga Zoo today and we're going to catch the ferry, and that it's super easy to catch it because you can just use your bank card to tap on and tap off instead of buying something like a myki. This is us jumping onto the ferry. It was super cool to get around the city on the ferry system. It's such a great system and it's so easy to use. And here is the view from the top of the ferry. Of course we sat outside. That's the bridge, and there is the Sydney Opera House.
Zoom, watch how many candid photos she'll take of us. Can you not get in my boomerang? Sorry, I didn't. Okay.
It's a little bit foggy, but it is still beautiful to see up close. And there is the water side of the Sydney Opera House and a view from behind the boat. A little island we saw, and here we are at the zoo.
Okay, so if you have a Zoos Victoria membership or a Friends of the Zoo membership, which works in Perth and in Sydney and in Melbourne, and I think somewhere else, you can get into the zoo for free. So all you need to do is take your actual physical card with you. It has to have the same name on it as your ID or license, and then you can just get in for free. I took so long trying to figure out how to do this because there's no information on the website, and I kept calling and they weren't answering. So all you need to do is show up. Just show up.
Here we are jumping in one of the little carts that will take you from the bottom of the zoo all the way up to the top, over the top of the zoo. This is the view, and there are the elephants. You go over a bunch of the enclosures of the animals and you can see them from above, which is really, really cool. We visited a heap of the exhibits, pretty much every single one. We did as many as we could in the day, and here is some of the reptiles and lizards that we saw. Now on to the bigger animals. Here are the giraffes. How cute is the little Tassie devil? We went to see the bird show and it was spectacular. We loved it, but some of our friends were a little bit scared. There's this magnificent tiger that we saw. He was a little bit distressed because it was his feeding time, so we had to move on pretty quickly, but he was magical to see. That's it, guys. That's the end of the zoo tour. So this is the old entrance or the original entrance of the zoo, and this is us on the ferry back to the city. We had a great time and would definitely recommend going. Yoo-hoo!
morning, me and Ashley, thanks to F45 Circular Quay for having us, and happy birthday to F45 Bacchus Marsh. It's their second birthday today. We headed out to brunch. Interesting fact, Sydney, there's heaps of shit closed all the time, just like Saturday, Sunday, closed. Woolworths, the shopping centre, the Met Centre, closed, all closed. Half of the cafes and everything, all closed. What is with that? I don't understand. Anyway, we found one that was opened, and we got some breakfast, and then we got a hot tip from a local that there was the observatory and also a little gallery with Aboriginal art. So we headed in, and it was so beautiful. I was going to film some for you guys, but I think you should just see it for yourself. It was just really moving to see all the pieces relating to the Tree of Life, and I think everyone should go give it a visit. It's called the National Trust Museum, and I put the picture of the sign in so you can find it. And now we're heading to the Observatory Park, and hopefully to have a look in the observatory if it's open.
This is the Observatory Park. It's not very big, but it's really nice, and you can see the flags they used to use to warn people on the ships. This is inside a part of the museum, and the sign out the front. And this is the courtyard, which has a great view of the bridge and the city.
5, 4, 4.
This is inside the observatory building. And some of the artifacts that are in the museum. Today is finally the day we're going to see Hamilton, the entire reason that we went on this Sydney trip. This is my cute outfit that I went and bought on the day. The entire thing, dress and docks. And here we are in the middle of the city going to get dinner. And this is out the front of the show. Afterwards we went to Strike Bowling and did karaoke, and it was so much fun.